Hey everybody, I'm going to talk to you about the leadership quality security. The best way to really begin with security, which I don't really think is a very common leadership trait to discuss, is to really think about, have you ever heard of anybody who's insecure or been with someone, especially a boss or a manager who's insecure? And a lot of times you kind of portray them as somebody who refuses to look bad or acknowledge their own ability, to the point where they'll burn bridges to protect themselves. And ultimately, their selfishness is what causes them to be so narrow minded, they miss the big picture. The team aspect of what's around them. Every person in an environment will lead in some way. So I think it's really important to have security and show this calm, confident, humble nature that is really encompassed in this one quality of security. So, again, security being a combination of confidence and humility, we want to look at confidence being when you're pushed to do something in a new job, especially a new challenge or a new task. Are you excited? Are you stepping up and saying, I'm ready, let's go? But at the same time, you're humble in the sense that you're ready to ask questions. When you do have issues in this new task, can you go to other people on the team and say, hey, I'm not maybe proficient in this specific section of this job. Can you help me out? Can you come alongside me and we can work this out together using your skills and strengths along with mine that kind of interchange strengths and weaknesses for another teammate's strengths and weaknesses. How do you demonstrate this quality? Well, when challenges and opportunities do arise, you want to be excited and really find yourself asking, how can I learn? How can I grow? So I've had a boss before who does show security, and I have been able to joke with them, and the team has this great atmosphere. And a lot of times in joking around, we're pulling pranks on each other, um, like when we had them put up a sign that said, I'm the boss. And somebody else came by and threw a sticky note on it and said, hey, you should give this back to your wife. And that's kind of a fun, just environment where people know that they can play little pranks and jokes on each other. Another example, just when we're chatting around about the weekend or something, and there's that particular person that keeps trying to one up stories. You can really demonstrate the quality of security by having an open mind. You genuinely want others to teach you about things that you may not know, really kind of pouring into them in a sense that you're going to be building them up to not only feel good about what they know, but also have a confidence in you that you rely on them as a teammate. So you can't lie on what you don't know, or lie about what you don't know. Instead, be open to it. Offer that as a sense of bonding from one teammate to another. In conclusion, security really brings together several elements of confidence and humility, and really being honest with yourself and the teammates that you have. You can become a great leader when you're comfortably interacting with customers and coworkers because you're secure in your own abilities, what you're good at, and maybe what your team is also good at, who is probably better than you. Something I've heard for a long time is, if you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. What that depicts is somebody thinking and having confidence in who they are and what they know can really drive towards a goal and succeed. And on the other hand, if you don't have that confidence, if you're constantly telling yourself that I can't do this, or I'm going to toss somebody else under the bus so that I look good and look like I've got everything together, it's just fake. You're convincing yourself of something that's not true. So really have that confidence in yourself and have the humility to work with people to build yourself as a useful team member and in turn a leader. Have security in who you are.